Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, May 24th. Very active convective day for the Central Plains. A major tornado outbreak possibility there, but around here, it's quiet, and we are thankful. We'll check the Skycam shots. First off, coming from Tuscaloosa, a few fair weather cumulus clouds on a warm, hazy late day in May. Same sky coming from Demopolis. That's from the Demopolis Civic Center down below the Tombigbee River. Right around that bend is the Demopolis Lock and Dam. Wouldn't it be great to float on that river all the way down to Gulf Shores? I would love that. And speaking of that, let's just go to Gulf Shores with our Skycam on top of the Phoenix All Suites. And they have removed everything from the Hangout Music Festival. They are set for the big crowds coming in for the holiday weekend, the kickoff of summer. And the weather down there looks pretty good. You might catch a shower Friday or Saturday, but for the most part, rain-free through Memorial Day with highs in the 80s down there. Great weather. Ooh, boy, look at that negative tilt trough coming out of the southwest. That looks nasty. And again, that's going to set the stage for issues out there. In fact, we'll peek at the Oklahoma City radar at 2:38. And supercells are forming already about 50 miles west of Oklahoma City. Those will be increasing. They could become severe in fact, they are severe now, but they could produce tornadoes, maybe some long-track tornadoes as the day wears on. And they are watching with great anxiety out there. But around here, just warm, mostly 80s. Those are 2 o'clock observations. Birmingham, 84. A little cooler than yesterday. Tuscaloosa, 88. Anniston, 85. And again, that Alexander City number is bogus. The automated observation sites for Jasper and Alexander City are way too warm during the day. Montgomery's sitting at 88. That's the warm spot with Tuscaloosa. And around the nation, pretty warm all across the southern states. Down in South Georgia, Valdosta sitting in the low 90s. Out in West Texas, 90s there, but nice and cool up north. And, of course, that's been the case all spring, that big clashing zone out there across the heartland setting the stage for these big tornadoes. Already a lot of severe weather watches. Look at them, all on top of the ridge. Of course, we're fine. Tornado watches over Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas. Severe thunderstorm watches north and northeast of here, all the way over to the Tidewater on the Atlantic coast. That is a PDS watch right there. Of course, long-time weather folks know that PDS means that this is a particularly dangerous situation that is in effect for parts of Texas and Oklahoma until 10 o'clock tonight. And again, you can see those supercells firing west of Oklahoma City. And boy, that thing will be lighting up like a Christmas tree out there in coming hours. Got a high risk of severe weather for a large chunk of Oklahoma, down into Texas around Lake Texoma, and north into Kansas around Wichita. Surrounding that, an enhanced moderate risk all the way from near Waco, Texas to near Kansas City. And the slight risk runs almost to the Rio Grande to New York City and Boston. Large chunk of the nation with severe weather. Tomorrow, then getting closer, got a moderate risk from Shreveport to Indianapolis. That includes Little Rock, Memphis, Cape Girardeau, Paducah. A slight risk clipping northwest Alabama. But still tomorrow, we think the day will be mostly dry. And on Thursday, there is no formal risk. Great news. Low end, 5% severe weather probabilities from the Gulf Coast up into the northeast. And, of course, we'll take a closer look at Thursday as we go along here. There's the QPF chart. This is the expected rain around the nation for the next 5 days. This is suggesting rain amounts varying from about 1.5 inches near the shoals down to barely enough to measure at Dothan. And, of course, the bigger numbers are up north. We'll check the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Deep, deep upper low near Wichita. Down below that, the surface low is right underneath that thing. It's a stacked system. There's a dry line through far east Oklahoma and Texas. And again, that's a classic severe weather look for Arkansas, Missouri, into western Tennessee and the Mississippi Delta tomorrow night. But we stay dry. Highs, upper 80s. The GFS and the NAM are showing 89. All right, Thursday, the trough is a little negative tilt here. Now, you know, that is a synoptically favorable severe weather look in the upper air. The winds aloft are not, just overwhelming, but they are strong. Down below that, a weakening surface low is nearing Indianapolis, 1,004 millibars with a trailing band of convection down through here. And again, the question is, will we see a big MCS Thursday morning? We'll check the RPM. This is valid at 14Z. This is 9 o'clock local time. And this is showing, showers and storms in here. And that's clearly been the case. And those could pack a punch. This is going to be what's left over from tomorrow night's activity over Arkansas and West Tennessee. So Thursday morning, we'll have to watch for strong to severe storms. And again, I don't know if the air mass can recover. We'll go to 6 o'clock Thursday evening, and it's got the stronger storms down to the south and east of here with lingering showers around here. But it looks like the model is trying to suggest maybe the stronger storms Thursday evening could be south of a line from Anniston to Montgomery to Mobile. And we'll just see how that plays out. But let's look at some of the parameters we always show you. First off, the instability. This is surface-based CAPE. Buoyancy, the tendency for the air parcels to freely rise. Capes are running at about 1,500 joules, and again, that's not overwhelming for May. These parameters are nothing like April 27th and, kind of so-so for severe weather. Helicity, this is the veering of the wind in relation to storm motion in the lowest 1 kilometer of the atmosphere. And the number's a little higher here. This is at 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon. Again, no big numbers, but they're showing helicity values almost up to 200 units there over the Tennessee Valley, so the numbers are a little higher. The significant tornado parameter, you want to see that stay green. There was a little sliver of STP values over 1 from northwest Alabama down through Mississippi, and that might try and advect in here. And the Craven-Brooks Severe Weather Index, the bigger numbers north and south of here. And that's kind of a composite of shear and instability. So, I think we'll mention just a good chance of showers and storms Thursday. The storms could be strong to severe. They might start Thursday morning. The main risk would be from hail and strong gusty winds, an outside risk of a tornado, and we'll leave it at that. And again, we clearly stress this is not in the same universe. Solar system is April 27th. But the good news, rain amounts of 1/2 to 1 inch. We'll take that. All right, Friday, that wave dampens out. New upper low becomes dominant way up north. Down below that, there might be a lingering shower, but I don't know. We'll mention that maybe Friday morning. That's just an outside chance. And then the holiday weekend. Summertime is here. Memorial Day. Time to kick it off. Saturday looks dry and warm. Upper 80s. Sunday, the ridge is building. It gets hot. We'll be close to 90. Memorial Day. Look at the 588 whopper of a ridge over the whole eastern half of the nation. All the troughiness is out west, and again, that's just hot and dry. Low 90s probably on Monday, Memorial Day. And Tuesdays, we all go back to work, same deal. So, that's May 31st. As we end the month of May, start the month of June, it looks that way, just kind of hot and dry. We'll check the end of the forecast on June 9th. Ridge axis shifting a little to the west, and down below that we got a weak northwest flow aloft, but again, that looks relatively quiet. And again, June is typically a fairly quiet month here, just hot, muggy, and always some risk of an afternoon storm on most days because of the maritime tropical air that just kind of sits around here. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Never witnessed anything like this, and I hope we never do again.
People are coming in to help them. That's what Alabama's all about. It's almost as if a bomb went off.
My baby's alive, my husband's alive. We made it.
I'm demolished, I don't have nothing. Just chaos, really.
It's just a nightmare that I know that I cannot wake up from.
God can do with it as He will.